mine and a friend of ours, John Cummings. Where's John? Thank you, John. John is a real supporter. We appreciate it very much, and we're going to make sure that you guys are okay, because they have not been treated properly by this administration, as we know. Thank you. You can tell everybody the Lumbi tribe has been wrongfully denied federal recognition for more than a century. Only a century? That's not that long. Century? It's 100 years. That's not that long. But no, we're going to take care of it. We'll take care of it right at the beginning. All right? You can tell them Biden and Obama promised remedy that they want to remedy the injustice, but they never did it. They broke their promise, and today I'm officially announcing that if I am elected in November, I will sign legislation granting the great Lumbi tribe the federal recognition that it deserves. Okay? You'll be all set. Say hello to, and I got to know them. They're great, but unfortunately, we weren't in office when that happened, but they treated him very badly. Thank you very much, John. We also have, and I alluded to it, a very important member of my family, far more important than Eric or Laura. And her name is Carolina. And she's beautiful, and she's sweet, and she doesn't know how evil life is. She hasn't experienced it yet, but she does know how great life is, and we want to make life great for everybody here, and we're going to do that. Can I ask Carolina to come up? Is that possible? Carolina. She sat on my lap during the Republican convention.
Hello, lovebirds. USA.
Go ahead, you shot it.
Make America great again.
Oh,
I love it.
that was great, honey. Wow. Oh, thank you. What a good job.
USA. USA, baby.
I can see the new senator when Ted someday, he's going to say, sir, I've had it. I can't do it any longer. He's going to resign or leave, and we're going to have Carolina get in there and run. Anyway.
Welcome in the chat, guys.
Luke, her brother.
Our future
Luke,
president. Like, subscribe. Susu, how are you?
Vote for Grandpa.
Got to.
Thank you.
Gotta vote for Grandpa.
Thank you, honey. Great job.
Hello, everybody. Happy Saturday.
So cute. Oh,
Thank
he
you,
doesn't wanna
lovebirds.
get off the
Appreciate that.
stage. Oh, wow. Look at that. He's got the gene. Thank you. Thank you, Luke. You know, I said, say MAGA. I whispered into his ear, so cute. I said, say MAGA. He said, vote for Grandpa. He didn't care what I said. And that was actually much better, right? That was much better. Thanks, Luke. Thanks, Carolina. Thank you, honey. What great kids, great people. That's a whole family is a wonderful family. Thank you. Thank you very much. And they're really helping. And Laura's all over the state. As you know, Laura grew up here, and she loves the state, and she spends more time here than any place else, and she really loves the state, and so do we. It's been a very special experience. Thank you. Thank you, Laura, for the help, too. Appreciate it. We are 7 weeks away from the most important election in the history of our country. And
7 weeks
Kamala
away,
Harris
guys.
is the most radical left nominee ever to seek the presidency by far. The problem with her is nobody knew who the hell she was. When you say, oh, Harris is running, nobody knows the last name. I could say it today. If I just told Harris is running, you'd say, who the hell is Harris, right? Look at the people up front. They're friends of mine. They're tough, smart, rich people, actually. Very good. They've made a lot of money in this state.
Welcome in the chat. Happy Saturday. Hope you're enjoying the weekend. Like and subscribe. We're covering Donald Trump in North Carolina. Make America Great Again.
And that's what she is. She's a
I hear you, MVR. God bless you.
Harris is running, and she wants to open your borders. I'll tell you what. 21 million people, and that's really not including gotaways, came into this country. And they came in from a lot of bad places. You know that crime all over the world is down. In Venezuela, it's down 72%.
I wonder why.
Because they've taken their criminals and they've dumped them into the United States. It's down 70%.
They're in Ohio, Springfield, Ohio, eating dogs and cats.
South America, crime is way down.
I hear you, Gene.
And what a shame that is, right?
Yeah.
What a shame that is. And you see how bad it's getting when you look at what's going on with
Springfield.
the migrants attacking villages and cities all throughout the Midwest in particular right now, but it's all over.
It's in Springfield.
But she's going to deliver rampant inflation, and she wants to pack the Supreme Court, our great Supreme Court. Instead of 9 justices, Kamala wants to bring it up. The other day, for the first time, I heard a number. It's got to be an odd number. They didn't like the number 13, so instead of going to 15, they went to 25.
Exactly.
I understand they want 25. So they want to pack our courts immediately, and we can't ever let them do that. And we're going to stop them, and we have to stop them at the presidency. Ideally, we're going to do well, Ted, with the Senate, but we have to stop them with the presidency. We have to stop them. Ideally, you have some great congressmen and congresspeople running. We have to stop them there. So 25 justices is what she's looking for. That's the real number, so she can rig the system. She was an original creator of defund the police movement, just so you know. She's been there for 15 years.
911, can I help you? A 2-hour wait.
Vote for her for president.
It works.
Anybody
In compliment.
that once even had a thought of defunding our great police law enforcement can no longer serve or even be thought of to be president. And I met a lot of the officers backstage. Are incredible, the job they do.
Ridiculous to
We
fund the
appreciate
police.
it.
Hello,
She wants
911,
to
can I help
fund the
you?
police. She wanted to
5
do
hours before an officer
Minneapolis.
comes.
That's why she picked this character, this
Barack Obama started this shit.
weird. JD and I are not weird. We got a lot of problems, but we're not
Barack Obama.
He is a weird
Remember him?
dude, isn't he, though? So she got to meet him. He's a radical left lunatic. During the burning of Minnesota, they burned the whole state. Minneapolis was like a fire pit. And I saw a CNN announcer saying, well, this has been a friendly gathering. And behind him, the entire city was burning down. Nobody's ever seen it. Looked like World War II. No, we're not going to do it. And we're going to stop World War III, by the way. We're going to stop it.
We
We're gonna
must.
stop it cold. Kamala Harris vowed to abolish ICE under border czar Harris. Venezuelan gangs have taken over entire apartment buildings in Aurora, Colorado. The governor is
Happy weekend, guys.
petrified
Make sure we
in
like and
Colorado.
subscribe.
He's a liberal governor.
Coming in and out.
He doesn't know what to do. The guy is so scared of these guys, and maybe you can't blame him. They have military-style weapons, AK-47 Supremes. They've got stuff that's unbelievable. They're young, they're tough, nasty people, and they got a lot of them. They came in from Venezuela in that case, in Aurora's case, and you have a great sheriff in town, but the sheriff is looking at this.
I hear
and
you,
saying,
Jay.
wow,
God bless you.
That's a lot of firepower. They're in the real estate business. They're taking over buildings, okay? They're doing it the old-fashioned way. She supports free health care for illegal aliens while our hospitals and emergency rooms...
And our homeless and vets are on the street.
Migrants. If you want to go to a hospital because you have an emergency... and
Forget
you pay
about it.
taxes in
Forget
North
about
Carolina for 40 years, you won't be able to get in. And some places, you don't even have a chance of getting in. You know that. You don't even have a chance. She wants mass amnesty and citizenship for all illegals. And she says that she must, anybody that utters the word, think of this, the words, illegal alien, radical Islamic terrorist. She said, don't you ever use those terms. But here's the worst. Think of this. She lost 325,000 migrant children. They're gone. They're gone. Many are dead. Many are just kidnapped. Many are working in slavery. 325,000. That's filling up Pick a nice stadium. Let's go to.
Hello, everybody. Happy Saturday. Make sure if you're coming in, like and subscribe.
55,000.
Part of our
Think
family
about it.
here.
You could fill it up so many times.
Welcome in,
You could
guys.
fill it
Welcome
up,
in.
It would never end. 325.
Trump's trying to save our cats, our dogs, all of us. They're eating the pigeons and they're eating
And it's
everything.
under their watch. It's the most cruel thing. And the press, the fake
Springfield,
news, they don't
Ohio.
talk about
They're
it.
all over
They
the
don't wanna
place.
talk about it. They don't want to talk about any of the bad things. As California Attorney General, she redefined child sex trafficking, that's a term,
Right.
assault with a deadly weapon, and rape of an unconscious person.
Exactly.
And also other names that are too bad to name. I'm not going to name them.
Ah, name them.
As, because these young children are here. we
Oh,
don't wanna
okay.
name 'em.
No problem.
As non-violent crimes. She said they're non-violent crimes. Think of that. Rape of an unconscious woman. She vowed repeatedly to ban fracking. She imposed natural gas export. Think of that. She banned natural gas exports where we would have made a fortune. Everybody wanted our oil and gas. She banned it, and it's crushing.
I hear you, MVR.
She praised the idea of 70
Eating my cats,
tax
eating
rates
my
and
dogs.
pledged to abolish private health care. People in this audience
Eating a
somehow-
goldfish in the tank.
They want to pay a little bit more. And they
Living
want to
in one house.
force everyone onto
Illegal.
socialist government-run
30
healthcare
cots.
with high taxes and
Who's
debt
behind?
relief
Who's the
taxes.
kingpin in
People are
Springfield,
waiting
guys, in the
line
chat?
at these
Who's the
places for
kingpin?
4 months for the most routine examination. She wants to ban the sale of gas-powered vehicles. She's already
Let's
banned,
start a poll.
which will destroy North Carolina's way of life. And she even endorsed free sex changes for illegal aliens.
Ridiculous.
They're going to do operations. I mean, it's not even believable. And she's running. She's running. Think of it. Sex change for...
Yeah, they're eating the dinosaurs. It's ridiculous, this world. They come from Iraq, Iran, Haiti, other parts of the world, guys.
Unbelievable, but it's true. As DA and as Attorney General, she destroyed the great city of San Francisco, one of the greatest cities in our country just 15 years ago, and she destroyed the state of California. People are leaving. She led the change in California law so that if you steal less than $950 worth of merchandise, you are not prosecuted. And if you steal more than $950 worth of merchandise, you're also not prosecuted, frankly. You see these criminals going into store. They go into a store.
I hope everybody's enjoying their weekend. Go Trump. Like and subscribe for Future Live. We're live every day.
Can you imagine being able
Helping the
to
homeless and the
steal
vets here in Las Vegas,
$1,000
Nevada.
worth of
I don't see
stuff?
Kamala doing anything. And Italian on guts. Do you hear anything about Kamala or Biden or Barack Obama? They don't do anything.
The American people. It's a good think of it. We had a man who was cognitively impaired, dealing with Russia, China, Kim Jong-un of North Korea.
North
nuclear
Korea.
Weapons all over the place. All of these countries. And she said, no, I found him to be fine. She didn't find him to be fine. She lied. She lied about McDonald's.
She lied.
She said she worked in McDonald's.
Bullshit.
She said she worked in McDonald's. Oh, she worked over the French fries. It was so hot. The heat, it was so hot. She'd burn her hand every once in a while on the grease. Oh, McDonald's. It was a lie. She never worked at McDonald's. And the fake news doesn't want to mention it. They had a big thing about her job at McDonald's, and they went there, and the manager's been there a long time. Other people have been there a long time, say, no, she never worked here. Never worked here. She lied. That sounds simple, but that's really bad. It was a pure and simple lie. She never worked at McDonald's. And didn't Oprah ask her about her time at McDonald's? And she just sort of didn't want to answer that one. Let me not talk about that. Oprah said, you work at McDonald's.
Yeah.
That's great. Oprah didn't hear the end result. She never worked there. So Kamala just sort of hid under the...
I hear you, Carol Wills. God bless you.
That's why less than 2 months from now, we are going to tell her that we've had enough, Kamala. We can't take it anymore. Kamala, you're the worst vice president in history.
We're all broke.
You're fired.
You're fired.
Get the hell out of here.
Get the hell out of
You're
here.
fired.
Forget about it. Get the hell out of here. She can't run a Starbucks.
So let's talk about our great women.
Welcome in, guys. Happy Saturday. I hope you're enjoying your weekend. Like and subscribe.
Women are poorer than they were 4 years ago, are less healthy than they were 4 years ago, are less safe on the streets than they were 4 years ago, are paying much higher prices for groceries and everything else than they were 4 years ago, are more stressed and depressed and unhappy than they were 4 years ago, and are less optimistic.
Don't forget to
and
vote,
confident
guys, in the poll here.
than they were just 4 years ago.
Make sure we like.
I will fix
You haven't
all of
subscribed,
that,
come on
women.
in.
I will fix all of that.
I hear
and
you,
will fix all
Adam.
that.
I hear you, Vicky. God bless you.
This national nightmare that we're going through will be over. Women will be happy, healthy, confident, and free. You will no longer be thinking about abortion because it is now where it always had to be, with the states and with the vote of the people.
God bless you,
People
Trump.
are now voting, and many of those votes are far more liberal than
Bring
we thought.
American back.
But every legal
I hear you,
scholar,
Beer Gut
every
Garage.
Republican and Democrat for years didn't want it in federal. They wanted it in the states, and a vote of the people, and that's what's happening right now. And with the powerful,
I hear you, Alan D. God bless you.
Ronald Reagan
Happy
insisted
Saturday.
Ronald Reagan insisted on the exceptions for rape, incest, and life of the mother, but not allowing for Democrat-demanded late-term abortion in the 7th, 8th, and 9th month, or even execution of a baby after birth, which is what they want.
20 likes, 153 in here. Guys, don't forget, in and out, hit the like, help this channel out for future videos.
Have an abortion on a woman in the 9th month, and she didn't want to answer. The answer is yes. And
Javier, I hear you, brother.
even after birth. It's called execution. I will protect women at a level never seen before.
God bless you,
They will
Trump.
finally be healthy, hopeful, safe, and secure. Their lives will be happy, beautiful, and their lives will be great again. So women, we love you. We're going to take care of you.
Thank you, CE. God bless you. Appreciate it.
We're going to take care of you. It's where they've always wanted it. Everybody, every legal scholar in the country, that's where they wanted it. From the moment we take...
Shout out to North Carolina.
Kamala Harris,
Springfield, Ohio, these
going to
poor
have the
people,
4 greatest
taxpayers.
years in the history of our country.
Haiti took over. Third world countries taking over our world, guys.
Migrant invasion that is...
I just said
destroying
it.
our country.
I just said it.
We will carry out the largest deportation operation of criminals in American history.
We need to do it right away.
We will end inflation and make America affordable again, and we will get your energy bills cut in half within 12 months.
Exactly. I got a $400 electric bill.
We will come
Car insurance, gasoline, the list continues.
energy independent and then energy dominant like no country has ever been.
Zoran, how are you?
Remember, again, we have more than Saudi Arabia. We have more than Russia by a lot.
I hear you, Mexico.
Anwar, because you know Anwar. A lot of you know what Anwar is.
Even the
biggest
dogs and
scientist in the
cats
world in
support this
Alaska.
man.
It took it
Yeah,
took years.
flanker, we have no choice,
Nobody got it
flanker.
approved. Ronald Reagan failed. Everybody failed. I got it approved. In the first week, they closed it. The most dominant, the biggest, probably the biggest oil site anywhere in the world. We'll get it open.
Thank you,
very
Vicky.
quickly.
God bless you and your
Produces
family.
tremendous amounts of oil and
Appreciate you.
energy. We will stop the outsourcing and turn the United States into a manufacturing superpower. That includes automobiles, by the way. Other countries that make us pay a tax or a tariff to do business with them will be charged the same.
They're
tax
eating the
or
cats,
tariff
they're
when
eating
they
the
sell their
dogs,
product
eating
into
the
United
goldfish.
States. It will be called the Trump reciprocal.
Joe, we're not going to
trade
see
act.
rent down.
It basically says
It's
that if China
this
or
administration
any other
wants
country
us gone.
charges us 100 or 200% tax.
That's why we need
or
this man
tariff,
right here, guys.
then we will charge them a 100 or 200% tax or tariff in return.
And why are we taxing Social Security,
Make
Trump?
your product here in the United States of America, you have absolutely no
Tax and overtime.
tariff to pay.
You'll imagine
It works
tax and
beautifully.
overtime,
I
guys?
bring business like you wouldn't believe. Nobody's been able to do it except me. We were doing it, and then we had to take care of COVID. COVID our gift from China.
Yeah, thank you, Dr. Fauci, because he did it.
Never got credit like we did in the economy.
Get
the
ready for
military, we
Trump.
defeated ISIS. But
I hear you, Nasser.
we're going to get that done fast, and it's going to have. You will have more jobs in North Carolina. You'll have more jobs in this country than we've ever had before.
God bless you,
already had
Trump.
it under my administration. My plan is that if you open your factory in North Carolina,
I hear you, Alan J.
Wisconsin, Michigan, or anywhere else in the U.S.
Joseph, what's up,
you don't have
Joseph
to pay a
Fisher?
tariff,
God bless you.
But you move your production outside of the United States. You do it like they're doing it right now. Mexico
I hear you,
is gonna
flanker.
Try and take over our car industry. Not if I were in there, but they did this during the last 4 years. Some of the biggest automobile manufacturing plants in the world are being built right now in Mexico as we sit here and listen. And we're not going to let it happen. They're not going to make millions of cars and send them into they're going to pay a 200% tariff, which means they're not going to be able to send their cars in here. It'll be a big waste of money. I will not let Mexico,
I hear you,
China,
Eddie.
or any other country sell cars into the United States to the detriment of our auto workers. And that goes for Detroit. Detroit will be wiped out within 2 years. You watch. If I lose this election,
Right.
two things you won't have. You won't have auto workers in this country, and Israel will be totally demolished. If I don't make it.
I hear you. Stop all the wars. We had no wars, flanker, before. No wars. Now we got wars. We got enough to worry about our own city and state and our family. We got to worry about wars over here? Forget about it.
I love electric cars, and I have such respect.
They
for
don't
Elon.
work.
We love Elon, right? And he endorsed me. And what he makes is great. It's a great product. But he understands it's not going to be 100% of the cars. He's got a great product. You want people, if they want a gasoline-powered car.
Should be your choice, guys. Your choice.
They can have whatever they want. Maybe not hydrogen yet, as I said. This gets a little bit tricky. But they can have what they want. They can have electric. But that's the way it should be. It's got a strong market. It's got a great market, but it's not a market for everyone. We're going to have gasoline-powered cars because they go far, they're less expensive, and they take care of a lot of needs. When you drive up
Serbia, I hear
to
you.
Washington, D.C., or down to Washington, D.C., from wherever you are in the country, I want you're going to see, number one, a safe capital, a beautiful capital with no graffiti, with beautiful roads, with everything done. It looks like hell right now. It looks like hell. But you're going to be able to make it on a tank of gas, not 5 stops. You know, in the Midwest, they built 8 electric chargers. That's like a gasoline pump with electricity in it. They spent $9 billion under Biden.
With a B. 9 billion with a B, guys.
We're going to make our auto manufacturing business stronger than it ever has been.
Alan J. Exactly 100% correct, Alan J.
Automobiles. It affects you too because you do certain aspects of it. But Michigan and, frankly, your sister, your brother, South Carolina. Do we love South Carolina? I think so. I think so. But they do a lot of car manufacturing, and they're going to be a big beneficiary of what we're doing. We're going to make cars the way we had it 40 or 50 years ago. We were dominant. We're going to be dominant again. They all want our market, but they don't want to make them here. They're going to all make them here. I will also protect Social Security and Medicare with no cuts. They will not do it.
No, they will not do it.
Migrants,
Guys, if you're getting close for Social Security, listen to this.
putting migrants into your Medicare system.
Horrible.
And they're destroying it.
Horrible.
We're going to take care of it. She will let illegal aliens plunder the benefits our seniors rely on and our seniors deserve, leaving North Carolina seniors in poverty and desperation. Remember, Trump was right about everything. They have a hat. It says, he's laughing, it's true. Trump was right about everything. Everything.
That's right.
They will destroy your Social Security, and I won't let them do it. Vote Trump for no taxpayer, think of it, no taxpayer benefits for illegal aliens. We can't do that. This is one of the reasons that they're coming in. They hear they're going to get all sorts of welfare benefits. They're taking over your schools. They're taking over your hospitals.
I hear you, Sin City.
Of course they're coming in. When they learn that that's not going to
I hear you,
happen,
Eddie
they won't be
Racer.
coming any longer. I will stop the drugs.
Number
and
5,
fentanyl
Eddie
pouring
Racer.
into the
Remember
United
that?
States at levels never seen before. Killing our kids and killing our families. It's killed over 320,000 children this year. Can you imagine that? Or Americans, and it's not even If you had a war, you wouldn't lose that many people. 325,000 people
Wow.
killed by drugs that pour in through our southern border. And by
I hope
the way,
everybody's enjoying the
4 years ago,
weekend.
we had the
Welcome in, like and
strongest
subscribe.
border in the history
We're
of
live
our
every
country.
day. This is
Now
a
we have the
homeless
worst
channel. We
border
help
in
out the
history of
homeless and the
world.
vets on
And
here.
She was the one that ran it. She doesn't want
And
to take
Trump
credit
has a
for it,
plan
but
to
she
help
was the
out the
one. We will
homeless and the vets,
protect all
not the
law enforcement,
migrants
including Border
who are coming here
Patrol, ICE,
illegal.
all of the sheriffs,
My
and
Italian
Secret
family had to
Service.
come
We're
here
gonna
legal.
protect all of them. We're
Take
gonna
a
take care
test.
of our law enforcement. And we will terminate the Green New Scam and spend trillions and trillions of unspent dollars.
Pay
on
to
roads
come here.
and bridges and
Fly to come here. You don't
infrastructure,
cheating.
paying down our
You don't
debt.
cheat to come here.
Fake infrastructure that has caused massive inflation and has been no benefit whatsoever to our country. We're going to have the cleanest water in the world, which we had 4 years ago.
God bless, Trump.
And we're going to have the cleanest air in the world. I will settle the war in Ukraine, and I will end the chaos in the Middle East, and I will prevent World War III. We will have peace through strength. We don't have to have people dying.
Exactly.
We will lead the world in space. Remember, I did Space Force. I did that. I rebuilt the military. I did a lot.
Veterans should
But
be on
we
the
have
top.
Space Force, first time
Economy,
in 79 years since Air Force.
the veterans,
First time, think of it, Space Force, and now we're leading
And the
in space
borders.
over Russia and China. They were killing us when I took over, and now we're leading. But military, we're going to reach and it's
Exactly,
my plan.
Brooke.
I'll talk to
Exactly,
Elon.
Brooke
Elon,
Williams.
Get those rocket ships going because we want to reach Mars
Good point.
before the end of my term.
I
We
just
wanna
went
do it.
shopping now.
We want to have also
bacon and eggs,
military
a couple
protection
protein
in
bars, and a
states.
head of
This
lettuce,
is where it's
$60.
going to be at.
Toothpaste.
We will rebuild our cities in
Olive oil.
Washington, D.C., making them safe, clean, and beautiful again. And we will keep the U.S. dollar as the
Hello,
world's
Crystal.
reserve currency, which we're losing right now. And if we lose that, it's like losing a war, and we're losing it as the world's reserve currency.
Exactly.
This is how we will end the era of inflation, mayhem, and misery under Kamala and
Exactly.
Crooked Joe, and unleash safety, prosperity, and peace for Americans of every race, religion, color, and creed.
Well
Together,
said.
we will deliver low taxes, low regulations, low energy costs, low interest rates, low inflation, so that everyone can afford groceries.
Thank
a
you,
car,
Crystal, for being
and a
here.
home. We will stop the invasion and end migrant crime. We are going to totally stop this invasion. This invasion is destroying the fabric of our country. We're going to support our police, strengthen our military, build a missile defense shield around our country, keep critical
Thank you,
race
Crystal.
theory the hell out of our
Thank you.
politics.
Yeah, Alan, I hear you, Alan. Thank you.
End transgender insanity in our school.
People have no clue. They're living under a rock.
And we're going to keep men out of
Exactly, Alan J.
sports. I don't know if you watched the Olympics. Did you see the young Italian boxer? Beautiful, beautiful young.
Yeah, why did it have to be the
She was
Italians?
boxing a
Huh?
person who transitioned. We want to use that term. I
Yeah,
have
why
to
the Italians?
Because if I do wrong, he should resign. He used the wrong word. These people are sick. Okay, the fake news. So, fighting a young person.
4 more years.
Transitioned to female. There were 2 of them allowed in Olympic boxing. And
You don't pick
know,
on the Italians.
the hardest. It's
Ah,
the
lovebirds. I love it, lovebirds. Love it.
So she's fighting him, and she's a little
Scott
concerned.
Kelly, how are you? God bless
Muhammad Ali
you.
would be afraid of him, I have to say. Oh, she looked like
They go picking on the
She looks like
Italians.
Muhammad
Forget
Ali,
about
the
it.
one who
I'm not going to
tried
have that no more.
And she's doing a left. So anyway, first punch was a little left jab, hit her in the face. The Italian go, oh, and the Italian go went back to her corner. I never was hit like that. Then they said, try it again. Boom. Again, she went back and she quit.
Janine, how are you?
Shockingly, this person won the gold medal. Shockingly, the other person that transitioned into
How
a
are you,
female
Dana?
won the gold medal. So they both won gold medals. How demeaning is this to women?
Horrible.
How demeaning is this to our country?
Yeah,
How
I hear you,
crazy is
Frank.
it? Think of it, open borders and men going into women's
Guys, for
sports.
coming in. Happy Saturday. God bless you. And make sure we like, subscribe if you haven't for future lives. We're live once or twice a day.
saying we will.
We help
no
out the
longer
homeless
have
and the
open
vets
borders.
here.
Think of-
I hear you,
we built
Mitt.
Hundreds of miles of wall, and we also had 28,000 soldiers from Mexico as guards. Because if they didn't do that, I said very nicely,
Vote for
we're gonna
Trump.
put
Yep,
tariffs
save
on your
America.
products coming
I
in.
hear
So
you.
We would love to do that. We would be honored to do that. So we had a lot of help from Mexico. They were great, but you know they've made a fortune.
Those
off of
women
us, so it's one of
lose
those
their
things.
sports car.
But
Yes, they have
all
no.
these
They have.
things that we did,
The Olympics
they were
should be
making our
fired.
country
They
so
should be
strong, they were all
held
given
fully
up by these people
responsible
that have no clue
for that
what the
Italian
hell they're
woman.
doing. Our country will be dead if she gets elected. We won't even have a country. It won't be recognizable. We will defend the Second Amendment, protect religious liberty,
I hear you, Woo.
restore free speech.
How are
and
you?
We will totally secure
Florida mom. What's up, Florida mom? God bless you. I hear you.
Everyone will prosper, every family will thrive, and every day will be filled with opportunity and hope.
Bread's going to be $10
For that
soon.
to happen,
$10.
We must defeat Kamala Harris, and we must stop her country-destroying.
35
liberal
likes,
agenda. It's not even her
157
agenda.
in the
It's
chat.
other
Make
people.
sure
You know that.
like and
It's other
subscribe.
people, you know it. So get
Trump
everyone
is
you
the
know to
GOAT.
vote. We want a landslide
Thank you,
that's
Sin
too big
City.
to rig, okay? Too big to
Thank you,
rig.
Dana.
November 5th will be the most important day in the history of our country.
Yes.
That's the day we're going to save our country. That's the day we're going
Yep.
to save our economy, meaning November 5th. and
I don't know
2
where
months earlier.
Cooper's at,
You can go out
lovebirds.
and vote right now.
Flinner,
We will rescue
Maria's.
our middle class. We will reclaim our sovereignty and restore our borders. We will put America first, and we will take back our country, and our country will become bigger, better, stronger than ever, because together we will make America powerful again. Make America wealthy again.
What's up, Florida? Since
Make America healthy again.
that's right.
Make America strong again.
Very strong.
We will make America proud again.
Damn right.
Make America safe again. We will make America free again.
God bless you.
And we will make America great again. Thank you very much.
God bless you, Trump.
North Carolina. Go out and vote. God bless you.
God bless you.
God bless you. Thank you very much.
Look at those beautiful people. Guys, we got to keep him safe. We can have a better life for our kids and our grandkids. No other choice. Go to the supermarket. And for people who come in here and say they're not feeling it, well, God bless you. You probably have very, very rich families because right now, Trump is for, see, the parties have switched. The Republican is now, if you call him Republican, is the Democrat. Do you understand that Kamala, Barack Obama formed this problems, this cancer, guys? They want to take control. Okay, they want us to make the same, like 20,000 a year, 25, and they want to control us, try to give us a stimulus check here and there, and then pay it back 5 times like we did last time. Okay, this is what the Democrat Party, as of now, not Clinton, that's over. But Barack Obama started this with Obamacare. Obamacare will put you bankrupt. It doesn't work. Low co-payments. You, God forbid, your appendix go. It's going to cost you $10,000. This system doesn't work. Okay, he doesn't care. The Democrats do not care for the middle class people, like most of us on here. They don't care about the upper middle class. All they care about is their policy, getting people here illegal from other countries of the world, eating the cats and the dogs, going into houses, renting these homes, a small house, and living in cots, right? And meanwhile, you got homeless people who don't get anything. They want to feed the votes so they can control us. They don't care about none of us. They just care about, they're all corrupted. Nancy Pelosi, Barack Obama, Kamala Harris, Gavin Newsom, the list continues. Al Gore, it's not a party anymore. Bill Clinton was a party. So guys, you have to tell everybody to go out and vote for Trump. You don't have to like him. He might come across like a little ego. He's from New York, Jersey. He's not mean. He's going to tell you as it is. He's going to tell you as it is. You want somebody to tell you as it is or walk behind you later on and talk about you? Because that's what this administration does. The bottom line, Donald Trump will save us all. Okay? So go out and vote. Support your homeless and your vets. They fought for us, not the immigrants. They didn't fight for us. They're out there and we're helping them out. Lots of help on here from the donations. We're out there helping them out. And they look at me, I go, would you vote for this party again? Some said, well, we voted for Biden. We will not vote for it again. I said, why? Look at us. We're on the street. They said, we're working 3 jobs, living in a tent because there's no nonprofits available right now, which I'm trying to get available here in Las Vegas. And they say, we need Trump. A couple of them said, we don't really like him. I said, why not? We don't like him, but we're voting for him. We're getting IDs and we're getting license for him. So I'm using all my power. He will win here. Kamala has 0 chance. She might as well not even waste her time flying here. She has no chance. Just get your Starbucks coffee, fix your hair, put your makeup on, do your nails, and make some brownies in the oven, and get your butt out of here. We don't want you here. He's not helping. She don't want to help anybody. It's sad. At least Trump, they want to help. That's the bottom line. And we need this right now. And that's why they're trying to assassinate him twice in 2 months. That's another whole subject. That's a whole nother subject. So I want to say to everybody, think about what I just said. Think about it. Because right now, this man right here is the only chance we have right now. Trust me. Right here. This is the guy right here. In North Carolina. Springfield, Ohio, he's going next. We have to see what's going on over there next. I hear you, Mike. God bless you. 53 likes in here. Thank you, guys. Hope you're enjoying your weekend. May you be safe. I hear you, Sally. Good man right here. It's a good man. Save us, please, Trump. Strong speech, guys. It was a strong speech in North Carolina today. Strong. He's heading over to Springfield, Ohio to check out the corruption with the mayor and the government over there. Has the people from all over the world, particularly Haiti, taking over their little city. Why Springfield? Why are they taking over Springfield? The mayor, corrupted. It's all about money, and he's getting a big portion of it. Ladies and gentlemen, it's all about the money. And I got to tell you, I think it's going to get worse. And, you know, even when Trump is president, it's going to take some time, guys. It's going to take some time. It's not going to happen overnight. We got to fix an earthquake, you know, so it's going to take some time. It's going to take a lot of work, a lot of support from the party, from the Democrats, Republicans. If we get the Senate, I don't know about the House, because I think, in my opinion, Kamala is trying to save the House. So it's going to be a lot of work. It's going to take some time. It's going to be into March before we get any answers, and it's going to take a little time. But we got to stop the stuff that's happening. We can't have, you know, people coming over here and ruin our cities, our states, and homeless and vets are on the streets begging. They want to talk to people. They want help. And you tell me the world's not upside down when the migrants are getting the help, most of them, and homeless and veterans who fought for this beautiful country. Ohio is dying. Yes. And it's a shame, Ohio, Springfield. They're paying taxes. And meanwhile, people are buying these small little homes for $100,000, right, in Springfield, Ohio. And they're renting them out, not just the rooms. They're putting cots in the kitchen, the bathroom. 30 people. It's against the law. And they're driving around, guys. They're driving around. And they're getting in accidents. And they're hurting people, killing people. They got no license plates. And the police were told from the government there and the mayor, don't pull anybody over without license plates. If you see, no. So how's that? Meanwhile, we drive one day without a registration being late, and we're going to be paying fines, right? Is you think that's right? We're paying fines. But meanwhile, people from Haiti, no disrespect, great people in Haiti, coming over here. Crime is down in Haiti. Crime is down. Crime is up here. They're coming over here from Iraq and Iran with shirts on like I have, white T-shirts, blue T-shirts, red. They're coming over, right? And they're going to plan another attack on American soil. I hope I'm wrong. But if we continue like this, that's what's scary. Meanwhile, little kids and mothers and fathers are dying trying to come here illegal through the fence. The borders are wide open. And now, finally, Vice President Kamala Harris says, well, I'm going to do something about it when I am president, she says. Well, excuse me. You are vice president. You can talk to the president. Hello, Maria. God bless you. Thank you for helping out today. And she I guess she can't talk to Biden. I guess he doesn't want to help out. That's a problem. Yeah, Crystal's in here. She needs help. And she says, when I'm president, she says, I'm going to do a lot of work. She, you know, let's say but she's the vice president. And she's not really trying. Right? Meanwhile, she's saying, well, we shouldn't tax overtime. I think it's a good idea. But Trump has said that way before. So she don't know what the hell to say. You know, she's kind of repeating what he's saying. So I like to give her a hat. Actually, Maribel, if you're on the chat, my wife, let's send her out a Trump hat. Because she'll probably wear it. Because maybe deep down inside, she agrees with Trump. Maybe she agrees with this man. She probably agrees with him. And, you know what I mean? She's being a puppet. Maybe, just maybe, she'll tell the Democrat Party, forget about it. I'm with this guy. Because almost everything he's saying, she's saying. Almost. So you guys tell me in the chat. What do you think? I can tell you this. Yeah, she's been in office for 4 years, has done absolutely nothing, like Crystal says. Sal says she flip-flops. Yeah, Sally. Sal, she flip-flops. It's horrible. You know, and I'm sure she's a decent person. I don't wish harm. I'm sure but she has no idea. I really don't think she can run a Walmart right now. No disrespect to Walmart. She has no idea. Biden, at least he's been in office since 1972. You know, he had some clues. She has no idea. The reason they picked her because they had no choice. And they figured it would be easy to control her. You know. But what's happening in Springfield should not happen in any neighborhood, guys. And the mayor is corrupted there. I watched him earlier. No tie on. Faccia brute in Italian. Look horrible. Come on into our neighborhoods. Take over the neighborhood. Meanwhile, these people paying off their homes, 30-year mortgage, right? Their kids are trying to ride their bikes, have fun in the neighborhood, and they got to worry about illegals. We got to worry about our own people. We got our own mental illness here and sick people here. Now we got to worry about people from Haiti, Iraq, Iran, other parts of the world. We don't want that. We can't have that. And you don't have to like Donald Trump. You don't. But I suggest you really think about it as it gets closer in this election to really consider on what do you want? You want better life. You want better health care. You want more. The bottom line is the economy. Don't we want a better economy? Don't you want more money? Do you like to take 3 weeks vacations a year or not one? You have to go back to job if you're 62. Maybe you retired. Now you got to go get a part-time job. If you want to work, you should work. It's good for you. Maybe you're 67 years old and you went and bought a new car. Do you want to have electric cars? I have a lot of friends who love electric. I don't like them. I don't have an electric toothbrush, but it should be a choice. Is climate change a problem? Maybe. But what do we do about it? So there's a lot of questions. I still think Trump's not a Republican. He's an independent who's fighting for us. And that's why they're trying to take him down. And I believe there's so much more information that he knows that he's not letting us, the American people, know right now. And what's going on with the CIA and FBI? How can they not protect him? John Gotti in New York back in the 80s and 90s had more protection than Donald Trump. Terrible times, guys. The world's upside down. We have to keep an eye on Donald Trump right now. He's got to be... Did you see him getting in the limo there at the end of the video? I would have got right in there. But he's still waving for the American people. Thumbs up. Waving kids. So we have 67 likes in here, guys. I appreciate it. I hope everybody's enjoying the weekend. Somebody said blacks for Trumps. Irish are for Trump. Italians, gays, whites, whatever. What do you guys think? Let's see what the poll looks like tonight. Let's see. So we have a poll for Trump. I just said Trump, and we have 63% to 63% to 37% on the poll, just on here. So the last 3-4 lives, it's been pretty much, I would say, a landslide, almost, for an exception of once. Victoria, how are you? So just a quick, I've been doing these lives and putting the polls on for maybe 5 out of 6. It's a landslide. One time was pretty close. One time. Yeah, one time. The polls are pretty accurate on YouTube. Well, one time was a little close, but the rest of the time it's been pretty landslide. Trump is standing in their way. Exactly. That's a good comment, actually. I love that comment. I got to remember that. Trump is standing in their way. Yeah. Yep. Terrible times, guys. Terrible times, but it's going to get better. I'm optimistic. I really am. I think things are going to change. I just hope to God that he gets better protection. These outdoor events, they worry me a little bit. The outdoor events, even the indoor events. I was at his Trump rally in Vegas. I couldn't get in. I was VIP. I got to the door, and the Secret Service, doors were going open. People were running to the restroom. I mean, Trump wasn't in there yet, but still. They weren't checking people outside until they got in. I mean, anything could have. Makes you wonder. But anyhow, Springfield, Ohio, hot topic right now all over the internet. Just type it in, and there's mixed thoughts on that, with all due respect. But there's a lot of police reports and weird things of happening there. One thing for sure is there are a lot of them there from Haiti. Maribel says, the blue, how much your food and your gas is 4 years ago. Just think about it. High five fist bump, Maribel. High five fist bump. Laura, how are you? Let's read some comments here. I took my daughter to the Spirit Halloween store. That's a good store, by the way. And the sales tax was 8.5%. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? My car insurance is going up every 6 months. Like, it just gave me a notice. It's going to go up again in 6 months. And I called them up. Liberty Mutual, Allstate, Geico. Help me out with a couple other ones. Farmers. And here's what they say. Supply change. I said, really? They said, supply change. My electric bill is the highest it's ever been. How are we going to continue? If it continues this way, what are we going to do? Work 4 jobs at 50, 55, 58, 60 years old? 4 jobs. It's going to take 4 jobs to make it, or what do we do? Self-employed. I'm self-employed. What are we supposed to do? Go up on our rates? My son just got tires on the car. How the hell did rubber go up? $500 for tires and a... Come on, guys. That's a shame we got like this. I don't even think it's Biden's fault. I know a lot of you are saying, what do you mean? I really think it's Barack Obama. How are we going to go on? Coffee, lettuce. A head of lettuce is $2.25. An onion, $1. I used to pick onions in the farm. $1 for an onion. I think the cheapest thing is jalapenos. Jalapenos are still 25 cents for olive oil. I'm going to have to go to Italy and stock up. $10, Maribel? For olive oil. Eggs. I just got eggs. $4 for a dozen. Napkins. The list goes on. $187 for the renew your membership. That used to be $80, I believe. Crystal, for the AAA. I paid $100 for a loaf of bread. You can't enjoy yourself anymore. Go to the movies. Get some popcorn. Get your little candy you like, maybe. A cup of coffee. And bring your kids. That's $100 for a movie. And most of these Hollywood big shots, like Robert De Niro, who don't support Trump, I hear you, young. We shouldn't go watch their movies. Why are we watching their movies? Why? I might be done with football. And I love my football. I love my Eagles. I might be done with football. I tell you why. I'm pissed for the first time ever. Ever. Watching football games when they try to assassinate. Welcome in the chat, Lisa. Doesn't matter who you support. Welcome in. God bless you. And not one station, CBS, Fox, they were covering the YouTube football. Not YouTube TV, sorry. They knew what happened. Now, you think they would have came on and said at halftime, we're going to bring you up to date on a possible, at the time, they weren't sure, assassination on Trump. But if it was the other way around, they would have cut the football games out and continue talking until midnight. Not one. Chris Collinsworth at night, any of them talked about anything. God bless you, Lisa. It's unfair. It's not that even unfair. It's bad. They should talk about it and come on and, hey, we have some sad news. Whether you, well, I'm saying this. I'm saying you should support Trump or Kamala. But they should have came on. We got some bad news on former President Donald Trump at his golf course last Sunday at 1 o'clock during the football games. There's been some shots, and at this moment, he's okay. Not one of them came on and talked about that. Think about that. That's sad. That's sad. That's trouble. And even if you don't support Trump, I know you don't have to admit it. You got to admit that's sad. They didn't come on and say, they don't have to discuss it. Sports. But they didn't. I had to find out about it through sources. In fact, I'm disappointed at Fox. I tell it as it is, guys. Fox didn't even have it on right away. They're too busy selling their books. I'm pissed off at all the stations. Fake CNN, Fox, ABC, don't get me started with Michael Myers, whatever the hell his name is. What's up, Delaware? I don't even care about none of the news. Watch my news. I'm pissed off at all of them. Fox, CNN, CNBB, or whatever the hell it is, CNBC, NBC, ABC. I'm fed up. Yeah, Michael Myers, whatever the hell that guy is. So, let's see the poll. So it's 64% now, 36%. Yeah. All these news coverage. They don't even report the news anymore. Walter Cronkite used to. There's a few of them left. There's a few who, in my opinion, if they let them report the news, that I would listen to. But not many. Sal, there's world leaders, meetings. Yeah, I hear you. Maria. Moore, whatever. I've never even heard of the guy until I seen him on the debate. Exactly, Sal G. Christine says, unfortunately, I think Trump might win. God bless you, Christine. Not for saying that, just God bless you in general. I'm just reading some comments here. Happy Saturday. Border thing is terrible. Lisa, how are you? David Foster, Harris people check this stream out and leave like Trump rallies. I hope everybody's enjoying their weekend. By the way, this is a homeless channel. Some simple rules. No spam and hate speech. No bad language. Please don't disrespect or harass people in the chat. Thank you, Crystal. I appreciate my mods. It's a busy day for my mods. I've been on here twice. The late night, we'll see. I'm trying to do more during the morning and afternoon. Bob says Trump. All right, Crystal, let me get back to that. Thank you, Crystal. Let's go ahead and pin that. High five, fist bump. Thank you very much for that. Appreciate it. Yeah, I don't know. Cooper's missing. Maria. The other Maria's missing. But I'm doing these. These are my loyal subscribers. I'm doing some of these special lives. Important. This whole thing in Springfield, Ohio. Thank you, Crystal. They're eating the dogs. Thank you, Bush. I appreciate it. Yeah, there's some police reports. I'm trying to get. I'm hoping I can get out there. I got to go. I'm going to Montana this week. I'm hoping next week we'll see how much the airfare is. I can give you guys an update what's going on there. See with my two eyes. We'll see what's going on in Springfield. I want to talk to this mayor. Oh, I like that. Trump Sweet Home Alabama. I like that. That was nice. That was a good one. That was a real good one. I'm glad you found me on this short. Shout out to YouTube and the shorts. Shout out to you, Bush. Appreciate it. Yeah, again, this is a homeless channel. We have a lot of supports here. Memberships are $1.99. 100%, 100,000% goes to the homeless and the vets. That's what we do here. We have a good community. Lisa says no animals are being eaten. Thank you for subscribing. Amma says it's lies. I'll be there 2 weeks. I'm going to go there. I'm going to take a flight. See if I can find a hotel. I'm going to interview. We're going to be on the ground. Is that right, Sal G? We got 2 Sals in here. You got to be careful. We might have to call this the Italian live. Might have to call this the Italian live stream. They think Trump. You will imagine 2 Sal, Sal for president and Sally for vice president? Can you imagine us on a debate? Huh? Don't you guys take a commercial break? Give me a glass of wine. Give it to my opponent too. God bless him. Get the cannolis. Give me some linguine and clam sauce. And forget about it. You imagine? Italians run this country? Oh, we give back. We would give back. You wouldn't have people from Haiti taking over. That would not happen in Staten Island or South Philly. Trump from Cali. I hear you. All right, guys, I'm going to get back, get some more information. Sal says, yeah, I can send you a link to where you can see the streams posted in Ohio. Y'all want to see it? Sal, do me a favor. Send me the link. So one of the mods put my email for Sal. One of the mods put my email in the chat. Thank you. I want to see it. Because I'm going to be there in 2 weeks. I'm going to go for 3 days. See if I can find a hotel. A Days Inn or something. Thank you, Mike. I want to see that. If I can find a reasonable room, a place to put my head. Thank you, Mike M. Appreciate it. We're going to be there. Make America Great Again. Rudy Myers. How are you, Rudy? You got the email, Sal G? Thank you. I'll look at it after this live in a few minutes. What I'm hearing from my source, that there's been police reports of some incidents with the animals. And they are all over. And what I'm hearing is they are buying these homes like $80,000, and they got cots all laid out, and they're going in and they're all over the place. And you don't want them in your neighborhood. And I'm not saying they're all bad. I'm sure some of them are good. I'm sure some of them are good, but the problem is they're just taking over. It's like, why? We got Mike says you got 1,300 votes in your poll. How come you can't get 13 thumbs up? Exactly, Mike. High five, fist bump. We got 89 likes. This should have been at least, all right, it's 1332. At least 1,000 likes. People, if you're supporting YouTube, whether it's my channel or cooking channel, no disrespect to cooking, that came out wrong. Cannoli channel, you should hit the like. It helps. It helps YouTube. It sends it out for more people can come on board. At least that's everywhere. Good point. South America, it's everywhere. I'll call this. I'm Italian. Italy, it's all over the place. Good people. Good people are welcome, but you have to fly here like my grandfather did. My grandma from Sicily, they flew here. They flew here. They took a test. My grandfather said, I think I passed it. I remember as a kid. But that's a good point. Jane says Trump's going to jail. No, not on my watch. I'm sure it's on the internet. It must be true. Everybody should come here the legal way. Doesn't matter if you like Trump or not. You come here. You don't need to learn perfect English, but come here. Take a little test. Pay taxes like we do. You know, and hope that they're okay. Because we got enough crazy craziness in the world right now. The worry about people from all over the country. Anyhow, that's my opinion. What the hell do I know? All right, let's see what else. I'll read a few more, guys. Trump in 24. What's up, Edward? It takes time, Maria. How can we convict the president? Bring back some cat bones. Good point, though, Mike. Only 99 likes. I can't even get 100 likes. Rashid Harris. I hope I pronounced that right. God bless you. Chicken for dinner tonight? Oh, stroganoff. Oh, I don't eat chicken, Chris, but that sounds good. That sounds good, though. Crystal says we do have 100 likes now. All right. High five, fist bump to the chat. Thank you, guys. Is that Sunny D? Sammy D, sorry. Got my glasses on. Thank you. All right, guys. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. God bless you. Enjoy your Saturday. Maybe tonight we'll do a late night. We'll see what's going on. See if I get any more updates. I'll look for Sal G. I'll look for that email. Thank you. Thank you, mods, for coming on 2 lives. Appreciate it. We are going to start doing more early lives. The night lives at 7 o'clock. Probably not going to work out except for maybe Fridays and Saturdays. Fridays and Saturdays. Most of the time, I'm going to try to get them in a little earlier. So thank you, and God bless America, and God bless Donald J. Trump. See you on the next live, guys. Thank you.